What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul the Divine. It is your girl, Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? If you don't like somebody who's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? I am goofy as a motherfucker, all right? I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key too, baby. I laugh all the time, okay? I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose, though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest, okay? Do not force it to fit. If it is not your story, baby, it's not your story. All of my readings are timeless in general, so please keep that in mind, okay? And to my returning subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfuck back. Y'all, baby, we back again, okay? We growing. We bobbing out in this bitch, man. I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with your girl. You know, I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real, baby. You fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all and what's understood don't need to be explained, baby. I love y'all, okay? More than y'all will ever know. And y'all know honey is always and forever. I'm gonna stay in my vibe, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the shuffle. It never rains in Southern California. Okay, that's what they tell them. They said it never rains in Southern California. Okay, you could be from Southern California. Okay, you could live in California. Okay, is who I'm picking up on. Okay, they said it never rains over there. They said I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so it's like somebody is fantasizing about taking a trip with you, though, is what I'm getting. Okay, it's like I'll see you when you get there. Like they can't sleep. It's like somebody you really on somebody's mind pretty heavy. Okay, they thinking about wanting to take a trip with you and shit. Like just a fantasy of y'all just going to California. Maybe y'all talked about this, whoever you and this person is, but maybe they've been thinking about your ass nonstop. Okay, definitely a little obsessive with it too, though. And this is kind of like happy days could be somewhere else if y'all moved. Is almost what I'm getting to, though. But we gonna get into the full damn energy, though. Okay, so let's see what we got going on. That's Tony, by the way. Okay, so let's see what we got going on in the energy here. Let's get this one. Oh, love affair. Dirty little secret, baby. On the down low, okay? So there's somebody, okay, that's got a little secret, okay, that they got going on, all right? There's somebody in your energy that be flinging and dibbling and dabbling and this shit, and they got a little fantasy in their head about you, though, okay? This could be somebody that's also on the down low too, as well. There, I don't really feel like that has something that to do with you, like connected wise. This could be somebody on the outside though too, because whoever this is, it's like they got some fantasies about you though, and it's like they want to start over. Maybe they had an affair that went wrong. Okay, something went bad. All right, maybe they made a wrong choice, as we know, and then they chose wrong, and then wop wop wop. They think about you. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting to, though. Okay, somebody had a little secret. Maybe they want to come expose it as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on with y'all today. Let's get in the energy. Thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and protect me, the collective. Let's see what we got going on in the full energy. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your day. Somebody's scared as fuck. Like, I'm also getting that you could have been the secret, okay? Like this person that you could have dealt with as well, okay? That they was keeping you a secret. They was hiding you from everybody. So y'all was dealing with each other and they didn't talk about you though. There's a lot of anxiety around this though, is what I'm getting though. They're a little scared of you though too, a little panicked about it too, because it's almost like they lied and shit. So it's like they lied, okay, it made it seem like they wanted to connect with you on that level. All right. Really though, they already had something going on, okay, and they had you on the side, okay. Whatever it is, I don't feel like you're connecting with this person. Yeah, they could have been married with that financial support. All right, so yeah, you got somebody lurking in your energy on some fuck shit is absolutely what I'm getting. Okay, that's what it's giving. All right, somebody wishing they could take a reset in their life and make a better decision, but they didn't do that though. Yeah, children. Yeah, so this is somebody that was married, okay, or they was dealing with somebody, baby mother, baby father. Okay, they could have lied and told you they wasn't dealing with them. They actually were dealing with them. Okay, and just decided to stay that way the whole time. When they was getting to know you, you were a secret. Okay, so they had you just in their mind, okay, as somebody, they was gonna put you in their pocket, the back pocket, and then when they was ready for you, they was gonna come your way. But I feel like shit don't move that way. Whoever I'm picking up on, you didn't give that person the time or the chance, okay, to keep playing with you. All right, so yeah, they're definitely in your energy, being a creep. All right, is what I'm getting, because it's like they watching you and shit, a little obsessive about it too, like they made the wrong decision, and it's like they sit in their misery sold. Okay, so they could be looking for you too. You could have moved. All right, you could be moving now, really. Like a lot of things is changing for you, though. Yeah, there's a commitment here. This person was committed. Get your ass out this energy. Like, this person was in a commitment, okay? They made the wrong choice. They got to know you. So if they was trying to just sneak around with you and shit, that's all they wanted out of you, but they definitely felt more for you. So now they in this loop, and it's like you have moved on. Okay. So when you were talking to this person, you could have lived somewhere, and then you just dipped on them. All right. So you somewhere else. So they could be looking for you, or you could just absolutely be moving and changing your life right now. Yeah, there's a realization. So this person, basically, whatever they went through, put them through an awakening. Okay, they had a realization about the shit that they were going through after they met you. Okay, and now they're single, so they stopped thinking about, or they stopped dealing with whoever they was with. Okay, that person that they were connected to in the beginning. Okay, like I said, they kept you a secret. They hid you. Okay, you're always on my mind from SWV. All they do is think about your ass, though. It's like they found out some shit about the person that they was basically choosing over you. And so they came to that realization, and they fucked around and dipped out on them. They could have divorced them, especially if they were committed to them, okay? Or, especially with that financial support. All right, they could be on child support now, especially if it was a baby mother, baby father they were living with, and they moved out, okay? And now they're single, all right? And now they're thinking about that time that they was dealing with you, and it's like, shit. Okay, because kind of where you're at, though, I feel like whoever this person is, yeah, it was definitely children. But yeah, so whoever this person is, they was a player, and now they want to change their ways. It's like they can't get you out their head, though. It's like you haunting their ass, though, really. And it's like it's almost like how they move with you deep down inside. They know that it wasn't accurate, like it wasn't correct. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know that they was doing you wrong, though. Is what I'm getting. And it's like it was tearing their ass up on the inside, that they couldn't be honest with you the way they wanted to. So they felt that they could breadcrumb you, literally keep you in their back pocket until they handled what they needed to handle with whoever the fuck they was dealing with at the house. So they hid you. Okay, they didn't tell nobody they was talking to you, is what I'm getting. And if they did, it was somebody that was super close, that knew that they whatever they had going on in that previous situation. And no, they should have never talked to you, though. We know that, though. Okay, but people don't move like how we think they should, right? Yeah, listen, drama queen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was dealing with somebody that was causing all types of chaos in their fucking life, man. They moved on from this person, though. They're single now. They came to the realization of what that was. But in between this time of them dealing with this dramatic motherfucker, though, they were dealing with you. Okay? Yeah. This person set they ass, like they be triggering this person to make them crash out all the time. Like they had enough. All right. So if it's the baby mother or baby father, they had enough of that motherfucker, and they literally cut ties with them. Okay. Wishing they would have kept you in their life, but it's just it's like how you moved with this person is what I'm getting. It's like they just can't shake how you move with them, though. Literally, they can't shake it. Okay. Like they constantly think about you and thinking about like the fantasy of y'all just like literally moving away with each other. Yeah, like they have a lot of emotions, and they feel like they're trapped. So it's like they put themselves in this situation where it's like when they're with you, they feel the highs of the highs. Without you, they feel trapped and low. Okay, they feel trapped and alone, but they needed to lose you to get that there. Okay, they needed to lose you to see that whoever this is, baby. Yeah, nightlife. And it's like you could have met this person out, or they was always out kicking it and shit. Like really not something that you're on. Okay, something that y'all really weren't on the same page. Like whoever this is, like it just y'all didn't even align like that. And so now they wish it, like they trying to figure out why you are a constant factor in their mind. Why do they always think about you? Why is it this hold, and why can't they, turn the page? It's like they want to turn the page and completely forget about you, but they cannot forget about you, especially about the shit, especially with the shit that they've been through. I feel like whoever this is, this could be somebody that you conversated with, also as well. Like, you know a lot about their situation. okay, with the baby mother, baby father, okay, or it could have been an ex, like they could have been in the process of a divorce when you were dealing with this person too. Either way, it got real fucking messy, but it was too much for you to be dealing with, and you pulled yourself back because this was not it for you, okay. You said this ain't it for me. I got shit to do, and this is a lot of baggage, okay. So you chose yourself over dealing with this person and their baggage. They had to go through this on their own, okay. And they did. They definitely went through it. This person then had all this chaos with this person. Okay, they could have completely went through hell and back. Whoever the fuck this is, I feel like I just did a reading like this though. Okay, but whoever this is that's in this energy though, yeah, they done went through a whole bunch of bullshit though, and they felt frustrated because they put up with it longer than they needed to. Okay, knowing that they dealt with somebody who was really in a very promiscuous, lustful energy. Okay, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, they could have been dealing with a Queen of Wands that they moved on from. Okay, that they had this hold with this person and they was causing a lot of drama, fucking chaos in their life. Okay, yeah, they turned their back on them. Yep, they turned their back on the Queen of Wands. Okay, there could have been a lot of infidelity, like just a whole bunch of bullshit, but really, yeah, juggling. That's what I'm saying. Just a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, so it's like this person, when they met you, this emperor, when they met you though, they was trying to control the narrative. Like I said, they kept you a secret. Okay, they was trying to control the narrative, keep you a secret. Came off like they was single. Okay, they was over here juggling and shit, and telling you what you need to hear so you can hold on, because they felt whatever they felt for you was real, and they knew that, but they were not ready for you. So they decided to be selfish, and this is why they had to learn this lesson here. Okay, yeah, my heart belongs to you, Jodeci. And it's like, you wouldn't even think that this person feels this way for you. Whoever I'm picking about, you wouldn't think that about this emperor. You wouldn't think that. Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? It kind of was what it was. But they never forgot about you. That's what I'm getting. They never forgot about you, baby. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah, expect some passion coming your way, though. Okay, they're single. All right, they said they available now, baby. They done got rid of all that baggage that you was over there talking about, is what they said. All that baggage you was talking about they had. That you said that you dismissed them, and they was like, ugh. You know what? I was like a little taken back. Like, you turned me down? Like, what? Like, they never get turned down is what I'm getting. Yeah, Queen of Cups, because you're protecting your heart. Like, you know what you come with. You know what I'm saying? You know what you come with. And you got their heart forever for that shit, because I feel like whoever I'm picking up on, yeah, they, as you continue to get to know this person, regardless of whether they want to keep you a secret, put you in their back pocket, you already picked up on the signs that they shit was a little dramatic and messy shit, and that could not align with what you had going on. Okay, that's what I'm getting, baby. Yeah, Judgment. Yeah, and ain't nobody listen. Because you turned me down. Like, that's because what? They ain't forgot about you. Ever since, okay? I feel like whoever this is, they be texting and deleting. Okay, it's like they be wanting to reach out to you, like, hey, I'm single now, like, we can really try this out, but they're really scared. They have a lot of anxiety when it comes behind you, though, because literally you can see through them. Okay, that's why they was treating you the way they was treating you. All right, Temperance, yeah. They went and found their balance, okay, especially with the realization. Things came to light for this person and that Queen of Wands that they were dealing with. Okay, that they were a whole motherfucking dramatic person. And this person could also, the Queen of Wands could also know about you as well. They could have had a falling out. Okay, this person could have pictures of you, and this Queen of Wands fucking see your pictures. Okay, so this person, they person that they used to deal with know about you now, even though they tried to hide you from the world. All right, because they wanted you out to their damn self, baby. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. They was giving to both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? This person was spreading themselves between both of y'all. But I feel like the Queen of Wands, that they were in their life for a while. You know what I mean? Like, so this was like an ex is what I'm getting. Like, they was in and out with this person. Baby mother, baby father, ex. It don't matter. Then they met you. Okay. And as they dealt with you, was like, they felt a connection with you. But they know, yeah, they was like, yeah, nah, the right one, wrong time. Let me handle this shit. So the Emperor here, this fool tried to control this dramatic Queen of Wands, and it didn't work out their way. So they really had to handle it. They really had to cut it off. And now they keep thinking about you. It's like now you're haunting them. And I feel like whoever this is, they had a dream about your ass. Okay? And it was real steamy. Yeah, this King of Wands. Baby, listen, they trying to come towards you with a whole bunch of passion, though. They went towards this dramatic person that caused a lot of chaos in their life. Okay, they went towards the wrong choice, baby, and got met with somebody who was always wanting to impress this person, always wanting to change up to be what this person desired. If they have watched your social media, this Queen of Wands, or seen your social media, they try to mimic you to keep this person around. Okay, because like I said, I feel like this person knows about you. This Queen of Wands knows about you and knows that this person is coming towards you. This person could have talked to this Queen of Wands about you, is what I'm getting to. Yeah, Five of Cups. Okay, yeah, they sad. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, they ain't, listen, baby, you done fucked their world up. They said they heart belonged to you always and forever. Okay, it felt so good with you. You know, that's what it felt so good with you. And they was in misery, and then you were the color in they dark life. Page of Pentacles. Okay, they are very immature. Okay, they want to come and start slow and steady with you. They really scared though, and it's like because they feel like they wanted to end it with you on a high note, but it went all the way to shit. It went all the way to shit. And once that roller coaster, once that hill drop, once you drop down, baby, and then you just go bad, baby. When y'all good, but when you're bad, you're bad. And now that you have this upper hand, and this is how this emperor feels, that you have this upper hand, and they go coming in with their tail tucked, like, can we talk? Okay, can we talk? Five of Pentacles, like, I wanna touch the temp. I want a temperature check. It's like I want to test it out and see. Okay, it's like they frustrated with themselves. Okay, whoever this is, baby, yeah, Four of Swords, they frustrated with themselves because they put themselves in a deeper situation that they were getting the signs. Whoever this is, they were getting the signs about that Queen of Wands that they were dealing with, and it was time for them to end that cycle. Okay, and then they met you, and they were to make that choice to continue to get to know you. Okay, go towards something different outside of the box. Okay, because it's given you're not this person's type. You're really nobody's actual type because you're so fucking unique. Like, you stand the goddamn out. Like, you stand out. Okay, whose type? What? We don't know. We don't put you in a box. Like, they want to all just hold on to you and keep you to themselves, like this emperor called themselves trying to do. Okay, but they really didn't know you like that though. Like, they didn't know you up here in your mental. You don't play like that. The fuck. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, they really enjoyed you so much too. That's what's crazy about it. They had more fun with you than the person that they was trying to get it back right with. So it's like, what I'm getting is like that this person, this Queen of Wands that they dealt with, okay, it was like they were off and on, okay, but they made this almost like a commitment to, make it back to each other all the time. So they were on a break when they met you. All right. And then you done change them up. They don't even want that motherfucker. Like, literally, you were meant to come into this person, this divine masculine's life, this emperor's life, to shake shit up, to let them know that what they thought a partnership was, it was worth the fight, was damn sure not. Okay, because they was going through a lot. Yeah, illusion. Yeah, they were going through a lot. And it's like they had this illusion about this Queen of Wands, and then something came to the light, and I feel like it had something to do with you. And this Queen of Wands found out about you. Okay, yeah, the signs, and it's like this person started paying attention to the signs. Okay, and they moved. So if you give this person, yeah, that the illusion came out literally in the reverse though. They moved on. Okay, they got rid of the illusion of what that person was supposed to mean to them. Okay, yeah, and they want to come sending you a surprise. Like, it's really gonna be surprising that you hear from this emperor here. Okay, you wouldn't expect it, just because, like I said, whoever I'm picking up on, you felt like they had a lot of baggage. So it's kind of like, what's gonna change with that? Especially if it's a baby mother or baby father. I mean, you still have a tie to them. So how you gonna handle that shit? How can you prove that you got your shit in order? And that's kind of one of them things why this person is very anxious when it comes to coming back your way, because they know you got some questions for that motherfucking ass. Okay, you got some questions for that ass. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, they want to open up. And they said they want to tell you everything. I want to tell you I'm single and that I've always been attracted to you. I've never not been. Okay, attracted to you. Is actually heightened. because the fact that you turned them down, like the fact that you turned them down, and it's just like they ain't never, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never got not had their way with somebody because they in that emperor energy. They like to have control. They like to control the narrative. They didn't get to do that with you, and they actually want to come and with they tail tucked, literally letting you know, yeah, they had a lot of shit going on too, and you were dead right to go on and move on from them, and that you were right. Really, you were right about a lot of shit, about the baggage they carried, about the respect they wasn't getting. Like there's a lot of shit whoever I'm picking up on that you talked to about this person, and they took that shit to lie. Okay, they took that shit with them. They've been thinking about you ever fucking since. Like you were a blessing. Okay, in their life, like they're blessed. Okay, now that they've came to the realization that it don't got to be like that to be with somebody. Okay, that you ain't got to go through all that. Okay, to be with somebody, it don't take all that. But there are down times, yeah, but it ain't that down like down. If it gives that this Queen of Wands was playing with this person, okay, and they did a lot of cheating and infidelity on each other, but they strive to be a better person now. Okay, and part of it had to do with you putting your uniqueness in their life, you bringing that energy of something they've never experienced. And then they looking at this person that they was also dealing with too, like, wait a minute. They almost feel like you put a spell on their ass, because why can they not get over you? Okay, lady D'Angelo, yeah, you're my lady. They claiming you like the baby. They was claiming you when you left them. Okay, yeah, divine timing. Everything happens in divine timing. Okay, so like I said, they felt like you're the right one for them, but it was the wrong time. Yeah, and they are afraid. Okay, they are scared. They are scared of you in this glow up. They are scared. Okay, to even come back your way. But damn, they don't know how to stop thinking about you. They don't know what to do. It's like, damn, I need to open up. It's like I need to say something because I keep having dreams. Okay, you can feel them in your energy. Like, they want to give it another shot. Like they feel like it deserves a second chance. But like I said, it's just like they tried to control the narrative and you caught on, you caught on to that shit. So that's going to be hard for this person to try to get anything back with you. They can try. Listen, our love is real. This is a big chunk, okay? Listen, our love is real. Child, yeah, our love is real. They said, let me show you, okay, that I'm my best self, okay? And I promise. All right. They said they promise, honey, that they want to strive to be their best motherfucking self, because why, honey? You're their world. Baby, you done changed this person, and they want to be so transparent with you now. Like, damn, I wasn't even going, like, I was going to put all that back, but I was guided to turn them all over, because it's like you're not going to believe that this person is coming with this change here. This is somebody that's done a 180. Y'all didn't get far. Okay, you called them out on their shit. You definitely dismissed them because they had a lot of baggage. Okay, so whoever this is, yeah, they had some issues, either friends, family, baby mama, baby father, or they were in the middle of a divorce. Okay, so that's who it is that's coming back towards this collective. Okay, but they said our love is real. The divine time is at play. They are blessed. Okay, and it's like they have this power that they've regained back in themselves from letting go of the illusion of what to go through in a relationship. Okay, literally, yeah, forgive. They want you to forgive them, honey. They said, baby, please, baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby. They begging. I mean, you can probably feel whoever this is in your energy. They said, I made a mistake, baby. I'm on my knees. And they want a chance. Give me one more chance. Yeah, Page of Cups. Okay, we about to do the signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node if you're operating in it. And I only do the signs because I don't do individual sign readings anymore. So even if your sign ain't called out here, that don't mean this reading is not hitting with you. Page of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy though. Okay, so yeah, they want to come asking you out. Okay, on a date. They want to see what's up with it. Okay, yeah, they want to tell you how they want to invest in you with the Seven of Pentacles. You could be a Taurus that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with, and that they actually understood what you said. They heard you. Okay, you may have thought that you didn't hear, they didn't hear you, or that They just didn't get it, but they heard you and they did something about it. Okay, they're out of that place of illusion when it comes to that third party that they were dealing with. Okay, yeah, Tower. So you could be an Aries and Scorpio twice that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with though. But yeah, that Tower, everything that was built on false beliefs came crashing down. And that illusion, okay, they came out of that illusion and they moved on, literally moved on from that person. Ace of Pentacles, okay, yeah, and they really started investing in themselves hard too. Like they really started taking opportunities on their own, and they really are in their own place of, you know, individuality now. They absolutely are single and they want to be, and they want to open up to you. Okay, they said that you were the one that got away. Okay, you're the one that got away, and that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Taurus twice. Yeah, you're the one that got away. Right one, wrong time. But where they fucked up at is that they tried to control the narrative. Okay, you caught on to it. Okay, they wish that you just didn't see them through like that. Like, why did you read their mind like that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? You could be a Pisces or an Aquarius that I'm talking to with that hangman, though. Okay, yeah, but they let go of shit that didn't serve them, though. Okay, and they changed their perspective. All right, they're surrendering to you. They're surrendering to what they feel about you, because I feel like they've been running for a while. Okay, they was running. All right, it was too strong. Was it too intense? It was too much. Okay, go back to what you know. Okay, go back to what's familiar. Okay, you take them outside of their comfort zone. Maybe they want to experience that. They want to feel that way again. Yeah, expect communication. Eight of Wands. You could be a Sagittarius that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Yeah, expect communication. For some of y'all might be happy to hear from this person because y'all did have a good connection, but you had to be honest. Like, listen, it's too much baggage. You gotta have some control. You gotta have some handle over that shit. How's that going to affect our relationship? Okay, so you had questions for this person and they didn't have the answers. All right, so they went on back to what they knew, and they had to learn that lesson the hard way. All right, they learned that shit now. Okay, because they're coming into this new self identity. Okay, after going through this big ass crash out energy with this motherfucking Queen of Wands. Cupid 112. It don't lie, but you won't know unless you give it a try. So they say, come on, like. Because I can't stop thinking about you. They said you running laps. You running laps in their head, baby. Listen, they can't take it. Sagittarius twice. Okay, that's Knight of Wands. Okay, but yeah, like they realized that this person that they were dealing with was just as lustful, just as playerish and flirty as them. Okay, they had met they match on the disrespect. Okay, but they never stood up. And so whoever I'm picking up on, you were telling this person, especially if it's a baby mother or baby father or just friends and family, because it doesn't necessarily have to be another relationship. There was another interference, okay, that they kept going towards or listening to. Either way it goes, though, they made the choice to go the other way and not to continue to invest in you when part of them, a lot of their intuition that they were not using was saying to stay and see what it was with you because it was so different. But they chose wrong. All right, but they come back different. High Priestess, trust your intuition because you already know who this is. All right, so that's Taurus 3 times. Cancer that I'm talking to that you're dealing with, you already know who this is. Okay, but you were honest with them. You were the most vulnerable with this person that you've ever been because you're healing. You know, you're on that process of opening up. You've been speaking up, whoever I'm picking up on. So you speak up now. And they just had to be that one to be like, listen, yeah, no, that sounds like a lot. Like, I don't know if I can fit that in my life. And I don't know if you have a good handle on that. Like, what type of control do you have over that? Instead of trying to control others, what control do you have over the boundaries with you and your baby mother or baby father or, you know, your ex or, you know, whatever? What are the boundaries? And is that going to cross into our relationship? Like, you had questions, baby. Six of Swords, okay? They know they had to move on to step to you, though. That's Aquarius twice. They know they had to move on and follow the divine. That's what they said. They know they had to move on, follow the divine, and take action when they're being called to do so, and not to move too fast on you because you'll dip, okay? They said you'll dip, and they see that, but you make them happy with the Sun card, okay? So you could be a Leo that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Yeah, like they, you know, they moved on because they want their happiness back. They want to vibe high with somebody that vibe high, okay? And they felt that with you when they were dealing with you. Yep, they want to invest. That's the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, like they want to invest. That's Taurus like 4 times, I'm pretty sure. Because they feel like y'all love is real. They're a hard worker, okay? I feel like they bury themselves in work to try to forget about you, though, too. Okay, but they can't. Like I said, they've been trying to forget about you the whole time y'all have been in this disconnect. Like literally the whole time when you really just opened up, it's like this just ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work, right? Sis, it ain't gonna work, sir, ma'am. Like you got too much baggage. That doesn't feel healthy for you. And they want to come back and show you that they are healthy. They said, "Nah, man, let me show you." Okay, so it's like a challenge almost in that way too. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so you can be a Virgo. That's Virgo twice that I'm talking to that you're dealing with. Ten of Pentacles though, like they want to invest long term with you. Okay, they want to be completely transparent with everything. They don't want to hide nothing anymore. Okay, shit anymore. They said they don't even want to hide you no more. Like that's crazy. Okay, they was trying to hide all your good ass energy. They didn't want nobody to know about you. Okay, especially not their friends. Why would they want their friends to know about you? So they can be attracted and take you. Like, yeah, this person did too much controlling. Okay, they didn't let this shit flow organically, and they tried to control it and keep you in their little in their little pocket until they got over whatever the fuck they had going on. But that's not how this shit works. Okay, because you're sure of yourself. Okay, yeah. Six of Wands. That's Leo twice. Like you're sure of yourself. Okay, you're winning. You're out here winning right now. Okay, but good news is coming your way though. And it is this person, like I said, they are changed. They have been through this ego death of theirs. They've moved on. They definitely heard what you said. And then whoever I'm picking up on in this reading, y'all done been disconnected for a while. Okay, it's been a while, like a year, maybe longer. Okay, 6 months or longer. Long enough, okay, for them to be missing you severely. Okay, it ain't been like a couple months and oh my god, I miss you so much. No. It's been y'all done been through the 4 seasons, honey. All right, that's why the 4 seasons. Like y'all been through the 4 seasons. Okay, yeah, complete kissing you total. Okay, so that's Leo 3 times, Aquarius 3 times, Taurus. I know that ain't. It fell, Taurus, and it was Aquarius on that card. It fell, but why did the Ten of Cups? Why is that right behind it though? Okay, it's Pisces twice. Completion of a cycle, and that now it's like now they want this love with you. Okay, now it's like they see they happy ending with you. They said they done did this work and it's time for their happy ending with the love of their life. That's what they said. So they gonna come in now. Everything's free will, but expect this person, and you already know who I'm talking about. That's been missing your ass, like literally about to come and open up and say it all. Okay, everything. How they feel about you, how they been feeling about you, how they felt about you at the beginning, how they thought that they had it in the bag, right? And they didn't have it in the bag. They completely fumbled it. They hid you. They hid you, and you could have also told them you felt like you were a secret. Okay, you could be a healthy eater or they're a healthy eater. Okay, yeah, you could have also felt like, I feel like you keep me a secret. And they was like, damn, they onto me. Like they feel like you psychic. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you read through them, okay? And so it's like they knew they couldn't lie to you. So they had to move on. Yeah, moody. And they try to switch their mood up on you and shit. They try to switch their mood up on you. So you couldn't catch them. They said they was dealing with a pro, maybe a champ. They said they had to step their game up. Maybe I don't even mean to laugh at them, but that's what I'm getting. It's like you was intuitively telling them what they were actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you was saying shit, and they was like, how the fuck did you know that? Like, yeah, they scared of you, honey. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, highly sensitive, and they are workaholic. Like I said, yeah, they sensitive as fuck, especially when it comes behind you. They're really sensitive about that situation. Like that was really unfortunate. That's how they feel, because I feel like whoever it was, that Queen of Wands, they was just back and forth with them for way too fucking long, and it's like they invested so much time, and then they realized how easy it could be with somebody like you. Okay, and they was like, what the fuck? Yeah, who's undemanding, who ain't sitting up here jumping, over here, this, that, third, barking orders and all that type of shit. Like, it was a difference, you gave a different type of energy, man. And they are so eager to know more about you. Okay, they want to continue to know more about you. Y'all had got a little far, but not too far. Whoever I'm picking up on, not too far. Yep, weak-willed. Yep, they getting real weak, child. They are. They can't help it. All right. Yeah, they thinking about this shit as always a lot. Okay. They are a deep thinker and they're overthinking this situation once the epiphany came that they feel like you're the one for them. Okay. Yeah, they're really religious as well. Okay, so they could have been feeling like they were forced to continue to deal with that Queen of Wands because of their religious background, is also what I'm getting to. That, you put up the good fight, you continue to work it out because that's what their religion requires. Okay, for some of y'all, we got hot tempered, okay, at the bottom. So I feel like this person, like I said, it's like they try to change their mood up on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? And with other people, they got an attitude with them and shit right now, though, because it's like they had to end up crashing out on that Queen of Wands and whoever else that was rocking with that shit. So they've been really fighting a lot of people, okay? But they've been fighting their way out of that shit to come back to you, is what I'm getting. They said they've been fighting their way out of that shit to come back to you. Rebellious. That's what I'm saying. Like they said, fuck that shit. And they've been giving people the business behind any and everything. And it's almost like they start talking about you now. In the beginning, they didn't talk about you. They didn't even talk about dealing with you, okay? At all. Like, so when they've actually opened up and started speaking about you, people are like, how long have you known this person? Wait, when? Because they kept you to themselves. They didn't want nobody to know about you. They didn't want nobody to take you. But that's what they get for trying to control shit, because they lost you. Yeah, stubborn with their stubborn ass. That's what they get, because they lost you in the process. And now they got to try to hopefully rebuild it with you if you're allowing and willing. Before I let you go, Blackstreet, they said, can I get a kiss goodnight? Yeah. But they don't know what your mood is either, though, okay? Because they feel like, yeah, you might be a little moody too, but they were moody. You know what I'm saying? But they were changing their mood up on you on purpose, because they felt like you was just seeing through them. You were too just knowing of them, okay? Without knowing, like you literally were just intuitively telling them, okay? You did not know. You was just asking questions. And they was like, damn, they know my shit. And so, yeah, they started pulling back on you. Whoever I'm picking up on, they started trying to go slower, try to keep you on this hold until they started trying to get their shit together on the sidelines. Like you were never supposed to go nowhere. Yeah, they want to come take accountability for that, because, yeah, they did try to control the narrative. Angel number 6-9, they did. So if anything, they owe you that. They owe you that truth, and they want to open up and give it to you, though. Yeah, awaken. Angel number 1-1, they have awakened. Like I said, they're not coming back the same, but that don't mean you have to take them back or even deal with them or give them another chance. But they're taking action. Angel number 3-3, they in your energy heavy, baby. It's from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? They've been thinking about your ass for a while, consistently. Okay, it's a little obsessive. They're very sensitive behind you, though. Yeah, they got a lot of faith. Angel number 10-10, okay? And then you inspired them, okay? You're literally an inspiration to this person. Angel number 3003. I mean, not only did you call them on their shit, though, but you really chose yourself, and it was the fact of what they were coming with. It was too much. You've already done that. That's a pattern that you're not going back to do. Okay, and you let them know that. It's just the fact that you actually did it, but it put a fire under their ass. And yeah, they want to bond with you. Angel number 2020, like this bond that they have or want to have with you, okay, like they see y'all going hella motherfucking far. Okay, they don't want to let you go. They don't know how to. Shit, they've tried. They said they tried, but they don't know how to let you go. Okay, yeah, unconditional love. They'll always have this love for you. Angel number 2424. Man, this shit's so goddamn bright now, child. Yeah, there we go. 2424. Yeah. All this love is waiting for you, though. My baby. Okay, have it. Angel number 4141. Like they said that they gonna make it a habit to show you love. Okay, if you give them another chance, they ain't never gonna let your ass go. They said they ain't never gonna let your ass go. Okay, ever. You give them a chance to show you that they change, baby. Listen, they said they'll take it. They want to sync with you. Synergy. Angel number 413. Okay, you both really are on the same frequency right now. Self-love. Angel number 2255, because that is what they've been doing. They've started focusing on themselves. They had to love themselves a lot more. You taught them that they needed to stand up a lot more. I mean, they may have a lot of confidence, this emperor, right? They like to take action. They ain't the King of Wands. So they like to take action. Okay, and they definitely a go-getter. All right, but when it comes to certain things, when it comes to the matter of their heart, okay, they definitely don't have boundaries. And so you were letting them know, saying shit like, yeah, I think that's a little disrespectful, don't you think? Like, no, but that's my opinion. Like, you do what you want. You were calling this person out. You was reading their ass to filth, honey. They felt so insecure around you. They weren't ready for you, okay? They said they are now. If you ask them now, they said, I'm ready. Okay, you ask me now, I'm ready. Yeah, and that passion is strong. Angel number 1031, they have so much passion for you. They said they can't let you get away. They want to kiss goodnight. Yeah, compassion. Like they love your compassion. 369. Okay. And then rebellion. 510. Yep. They went against what everybody thought that they should do. And for a long time, they really fought the urge to resist. Like they tried to resist you. They've been trying to resist you, whoever I'm picking up, for a long time. It just didn't go away. It just got stronger for this person. So every time, for as long as y'all been separate, like I said, seasons, honey, seasons, at least a year. Okay, it's gotten stronger and stronger for this person. They can't take it no more. Yep, abundance. They're in a place of abundance. Angel number 888. They can't take it no more, man. They said it's time. It's time for me to just go on and speak up, go on and be real about it, and say what I need to say, and take that rejection if it comes. Okay, because like I said, I ain't never gonna tell you to be with nobody, but baby, they in your energy. They thinking about you constantly, doing laps. Okay, throwing fits in their mind. Do you hear me? You're throwing fits. Okay, throwing money and throwing fits in their mind. Like, yeah, they got lots of fantasies about you. Where I want to be, Donnell Jones. Let's see when this one here, okay, the reformed player here, want to come back. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's happening now. Because they listen, I'm telling you, because they constantly thinking about you all the time. Constantly, you're on my mind. Constantly. That's the song. What's that? Immature. Constantly, you're on my mind. More than a year. Okay. So for some of y'all, this could have just happened. Shit. For some of y'all, like you could have just been this person. You could just say, yeah, you got a lot going on. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. All right, yeah. So you could just be in the phase of moving on, and this person's still trying to handle what the fuck they got going on, though. Or they can still be very much so because they are afraid of you and your intuition. They're afraid of you being otherworldly. Okay. It might be a long time because they got to face that. They have to be able to walk beside you, though, baby. They got to be able to walk beside you. You got to have that confidence to walk beside somebody like you. You can't be insecure walking by somebody, behind or with or beside somebody like you, okay? And this is something that you know. All right? Yeah, you got baby, listen, do it to it, honey. Whoever I'm picking up on, yeah, you can't be having no insecurity. And so for some of y'all, this person, they still a little insecure. Baby, they ain't got it yet. They scared of you. They scared as fuck in October. Okay, for some of y'all. 42 on my clock. All right. So that's what's October? That's Scorpio Libra. All right. So that could be your birthday, their birthday. Okay, happening now. Taurus, which was out here. Okay. More than a year, and that could be all the signs. All right, so it just depends on where you're at because my readings are timeless, so it just depends. But whenever this person gets the full courage, for some of y'all, they got the courage now, baby. They done did that work, baby, and they about to reach out, okay, because they want another chance. Like shit, listen, they trying to figure out why they can't stop thinking about your ass, and it's like that might because it's a part of them is like I'm guilty. They feel guilty. They have a guilty conscience about wanting to open up about how they treated you and actually really want to take accountability is the main thing, is that they want to take accountability for how they could have handled it a lot differently. Okay. Anyway, let me leave it here for y'all. If this resonated with you, baby, go ahead and hit that like button. Okay. Like it in general to energetically donate to the channel. It is free 99. It costs you not a damn thing. Okay. And some of my new people, if you like how I read, baby, you're fucking with my vibe. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. I'm going to throw something else in the mix. Y'all take care.